Jai Shriram. Today is the 18th pasuram of Tirupavai, undhu madha odada tholvaliyan. In this pasuram, Andal introduces us to Nila Devi, known as Nappinna in this particular prabandham. In this series of 5, she first approaches the acharyas. Like in the Nayaganai pasuram, we saw that she approaches acharyas to open the doors. And then in yesterday's pasuram, she encountered the most important people that are with Perumal, with Krishna, and that is Nandagopa, Yashoda, and Balarama. We saw them as the closest people that Perumal is with. Getting their permission, she now encounters Nappinai. So Nappinai is said to be Yashoda's brother Kumbha, his daughter. And Krishna is said to have won her by defeating like 7 bulls in a duel. In this pasuram, though, the role of Nappinai is that she is already with Krishna. She is married to Krishna, and as another important person as Tayar, we need to seek Tayar's blessings before we even reach Perumal. So she is invoking or calling out on Nappinai to come and open the doors and to let them in. By doing so, she refers to the Pancha Indriyas that we need to recognize, and by having Nappinai come, they would see Nappinai, they would hear her bangles, that's all the mantras that we do. And then when Andal and all the Gopikas sing the namas of Perumal, their taste buds would be sweet from all the chanting. And then when Nappinai comes and approaches them, they are going to embrace her, and hence she would get the feeling of the touch also. So all of the 5 indriyas that is mentioned is fulfilled when Nappinai comes and approaches them with the door that she opens. Ramanujacharya was a great acharya. He was so much of a philosopher, and not only a philosopher, a logician. He had so much vidya in Sanskritam and so many other facets of our Vedas. He even wrote commentaries on Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. He has written Vedanta Sangraham, Vedanta Saram. But on a daily basis, it was Tirupavai that he would recite as he went for Bhiksha. He would recite this many times through his day. And on one of those days when he was going on a Bhiksha, apparently a girl opened the door. And when she opened the door, he fainted and almost prostrated to this person. That girl was apparently extremely disturbed and calls out her father. Her father happens to be Periyanambi, who is also an acharya for Ramanuja. So he apparently says, I think he must have been reciting undhu madha odada tholvaliyan pasuram. He had him in his mind or visualized as if this Nappinai was the one that was opening the door for him. So Tayar herself opened the door is the way Ramanujacharya perceived this person to be. So that was how much Ramanujacharya had in him Tirupavai. It is said that the Chintana of Tirupavai is what got him to write all the other granthams that he has given us. Vedam anethukkum vittu, it says that it's like the root of every Vedas, and this is embodied by the fact that he was called Tirupavajiyar also. Again, so the encounter. Tayar is the most important person for us. She's the one that's an intermediary for Perumal, and we need to recognize the fact that she helps us satisfy the five senses, which is the sound of her ornaments, the sight by seeing her, the fragrance of her sweet hair is another one that mentioned, and uttering the namas of the Perumal, and when she comes and embraces the gopikas, the touch. So all the five indriyas are fulfilled by meeting Tayar, and that is the what Andal wants to bring in this pasuram today. Deshimanana prays to Andal's holy Trivadi.